Yes, sir. Now, today, we gonna talk about what's been going on with Bronny James. Now, it's an interesting pattern that's been going on lately in the year of Skull and Bones. Now, it's been happening in the entertainment industry. It seems as if something is going on with these entertainers' oldest sons. Right? We have Bronny. What happened to Bronny? Ray Lewis' son passed away. Ricky Smiley's son passed away. Gilly the Kid's son passed away. And Cleveland Cavaliers owner Dan Gilbert's son passed away. All of them was their oldest sons. You know, just like Jesus was God's oldest son, his firstborn son. Right? So that same type of thing is going on in this industry. So it's very interesting that Bronny James, older son of LeBron James, suffers a cardiac arrest at USC basketball practice. Now they say that this is a very rare occasion, especially in a young athlete at the age that Bronny James is at. He's 18 years old. Now, this could be a case. We're gonna dive into it, man. Without further ado, let's jump right into it, man. So, like I said, Bronny James, older son of LeBron James, how CNN puts it in the title of the article, writing that out in the English language. Older son of LeBron James equals 330. Now, oldest son equals 33. Even the word son by itself equals 33 as well in the English language backwards. Hence the son, Jesus, passing away at the age of 33. So it's very interesting, man. These people, what happens to their oldest sons when they get into the industry, right? So let's come on, man. Older son of LeBron James equals 330 when LeBron James' hometown of Akron, Ohio has the area code of 330, even separating the name LeBron and James, both equal 33 in the reverse reduction cipher. Even Bronny James' hometown of Cleveland, which is LeBron James' first team that he was drafted to, in Cleveland, which equals 33 in full reduction. Now, Bronny James has his Instagram set up a very interesting way. Interesting enough, his 33rd post on his Instagram is about him signing that deal with USC. Pay attention to his Instagram with his sister that's in her playhouse, but the playhouse has the Masonic checkerboard pattern. You can see him taking photos and posing, doing the Masonic pose. So you could look at this situation as a Masonic ritual that Bronny is going through, right? It could be a possibility that nothing was wrong with him, right? It's a possibility. It's a possibility that this is just, what's the word? Attention for his basketball career. And you know that something always has to give, right? Something always has to give. Now, he also has some interesting tattoos, man. Bronny is following 999 people. Not to mention he has 36 posts. which 666 is the 36 triangular number. Then he has 999 going down his neck, right? Now we know the number 9 represents completion. But the number 9 is also interesting because the number 9 is built on perspective. Depending on where you at, if I draw a 9, to me it might be a 9, but to you, from your direction, from your perspective, it's gonna be a 6, right? So that's a number that has a double meaning, right? 999 and 666, because that number 9 is all based on perspective, right? So it could have a double meaning to it. But what's very interesting is the news, when the day that the news broke, right? He had the so-called cardiac arrest on the 24th. Now the news came out on CNN on the 25th. Now that happens to be the 666th day of LeBron James revealing that he and his family got that thing. You heard me? 666. And what's so crazy about that? Even the word itself equals 666 in the English Sumerian cipher, the English language multiplied by 6. That's why A equals 6 in the cipher. The ancient Sumerians, right, believed that the number 6 was a perfect number, the base number, right? So that's why they go by this numerical system. Now it's very interesting that Mark of Beast also equals 666. And this is the day that it was reported that Bronny James suffered a cardiac arrest. So with that being said, saying that this is real, right? If this is a real occasion, it would be very interesting that this is what it was due to, right? By the numbers. But come on. Bronny James happens to be 18 years and 9 months old at the time that this occurs. Just like the phrase heart attack equals 189 in the English language backwards. Now pay attention to, I think this was the ESPYs. Yeah, the ESPYs, or some type of awards, right, that involved the sports world. Now pay attention to the colors that's being worn. LeBron James was in all black. Bronny James is in white. And Bryce is wearing white. And Bronny is wearing red. The sacrificial colors. So it's very interesting how this family was color coded on this night that a lot of people will be watching and looking. So it's very interesting that Bronny is the one that ended up having this heart attack. Now, right, we already took older son of LeBron James, how they describe him. So if we eliminate that, if we eliminate what's inside those commas and just take the sentence as it is, Bronny James suffers cardiac arrest at USC basketball practice. Now that happens to equal 205 in the full reduction cipher. When the day that he suffered this was on the 205th day of the year. And this is what was strange to me. We don't never hear the coach. The coach hasn't spoken out. None of his teammates have spoken out. So it's like, what has really occurred? What has really occurred? Did he really fall out? Is this a calculated move for his career? Did it really happen and he really fell out and the men in black ran through the locker room, ran to the gym, scooped him up, put the little pin to everybody else eye and made them forget everything and took Bronny down to the cloning lab? I mean, what happened? You know what I'm saying? What happened? What occurred on this day, man? It's very interesting, man. They don't never speak out. But it's so weird because he suffered this cardiac arrest and the same day he was taken out of the ICU and he was and he was said, they said he was what's the stable condition the same day that he had this cardiac arrest. So now my question is, why did you even alert us in the first place if he get out the same damn day? What was the point of letting us know this? So it's a reason. It's a reason why they telling us about this. It's a reason why they want us to know. CNN didn't waste no time alerting us about this. So like I said, man, it's very interesting, man, that this happened on the 205th day of the year when both of their names, man, the father and the son, both of their names, we got the junior and the senior. So they got the same root name for real. LeBron Raymond James equals 205 in the ordinal cipher. And like I said, man, it's happened on the 205th day of the year. So what's really going on? Nah, this also occurred 79 days after Bronny committed to USC. Once again, LeBron Raymond James equals 79. Now, Bronny James Jr. equals 79 as well, along with Society of Jesus. Now we know that this is what these rituals go towards, and we seen that in the movie They Clone Tyrone, when the white Jesus pointed and directed Fontaine to the cloning lab, and he pulled up the curtain, and the Society of Jesus, the Jesuit logo, was right there on the curtain to let you know that the Society of Jesus is cloning people, right? But come on, because it's very interesting, man. The day from the day that he was born to the day that he committed to USC basketball, he was exactly 18 years and 7 months old, just like Bronny James Jr. in reverse and Society of Jesus in reverse. Taking the exact day, not a day more, not a day less, exactly 223 months old, just like Skull and Crossbones 223. The order 322 in the year 2023, the 322nd anniversary of Yale University. And it's so crazy, man. Even USC basketball equals 223. So this was definitely an orchestrated move. He wasn't gonna go to now other school. You hear me? He wasn't gonna go to no other school. It was already calculated. You hear me? A calculated step. Now let's continue. Because even if we take those same words, man, Bronny James Jr. and Society of Jesus, it also applies because they both equal 56, as that was the day that he signed to USC on 5/6. Remember, this is when LeBron James scored his 50. He scored the 56 point on the day of King Charles' coronation. LeBron James scored the 56 point that night. Now on this same day, man, we got LeBron's oldest son and the person that he used to work for, Dan Gilbert, when he was playing for the Cavaliers. Dan Gilbert's oldest son, he lost his oldest son on this same day, the same day that LeBron's oldest son committed to USC, May 6th. Then Dan Gilbert give up his son. His son passed away at the age of 26, his oldest son. And now his younger son is next in line, next in kin to own the Cleveland Cavaliers when Dan Gilbert stepped down. Yeah, he got two sons. The older son got killed. The older son died. So now we got the same little thing with Bronny. We got the oldest son going through what he going through, and we got the younger son, Bryce. So how is their situation gonna unfold? It's an interesting thing, man, with younger brothers. Bryce is the taller brother between the two. Yeah, LaMelo Ball, the younger brother, he's the better one. He's the better one, the younger brother. It's always the oldest brothers that's going through something. Yeah, very interesting. Even Nick Gilbert, man, his name in reverse, just like Bronny James Jr. name in reverse, both equal 187, just like Society of Jesus. Now, 187 is the code for murder. 187. So what really occurred, right? We just asking questions. We not drawing no conclusions. We just asking questions. I think it's a little too early to draw conclusions. We got to see how he look when he come back, right? We got to see how he act when he come back, because they said he made a recovery. So that means he should be coming back. So we gonna see what's going on when he come back. But come on. Now Bronny also suffered this cardiac arrest 74 days before his next birthday this year, before his 19th birthday, right? When Bronny, his nickname, equals 74. Now he suffered this cardiac arrest on 74 date numerology. The numerology right up under that was 38. So, excuse me, this happened on 74 and 38 date numerology. Just like some interesting words, man: killing, Gematria, English, and Lucifer. Now, pay attention to the fact that I said 38. The 38. Pay attention to the 38 now, because it's very interesting that LeBron James is 38 years old right now. Now, this would explain this whole ritual that took place on the 38th day of the year, where LeBron James scored 38 points to beat the all-time scoring record that was held for 38 years, 308 days, and he ended up scoring 38,388 points when he was 38, when LeBron James equals 38 in Chaldean. He even did it on the team of Los Angeles, which equals 38 as well in Chaldean. So this would explain, and then he was even born 38 weeks after the record was set by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Pay attention to the fact that he wore the number 33. But the number 38, man, so that would explain why Bronny ended up signing to USC, which equaled 38. So, man, what's really going on, man? What's really going on, man? Did you set your son up, man? Is that why he was wearing the red? Is that why he was wearing the red? And his little brother was wearing the white, representing the purity, representing the son that's gonna go untouched, unscathed. And in the red, the brother in the red, the one that's gonna go through the rituals, right? Interesting. And last but not least, man, like I said, man, I'm just bringing forth the numbers, man. That's all. Yeah, that's there. Yeah. Now it's been 206 days, right, after LeBron James' birthday. This happened 206 days when sacrifice equals 206. So once again, I posed the question: what really occurred that day? Is this a ritual that Bronny's going through? Or do y'all think that LeBron tried to sacrifice his son? Or shit, do we have a clone situation on our hands? A they clone Tyrone situation? Y'all let me know, man. How y'all seeing this, man? How y'all seeing this, man? But with that being said, man, that's all we have for this video. Appreciate y'all for all the love. Appreciate y'all for all the support. And I'm out.